Howdy y'all, what's poppin' off? Welcome back to my channel. Today we will be talking about the Chloe Ting 35-day booty program. The program came out in October of last year, but I wasn't exactly following Chloe Ting in October of last year. Definitely in a different headspace than I am this year in May. Whole different person. So I actually completed the 35-day program 5 days ago, last Saturday. Obviously this is a different time frame for when you're watching this than when I'm filming this. I had a great time. So to walk you through number one, my lifestyle, what changed, things like that. At the beginning of this year, I actually decided to go vegetarian. So that was something I didn't do for the challenge, but that was something I did for myself. Very surprisingly, and I don't know if anyone else has suffered with this, please tell me about it because I'm not hearing about a lot of people that have the same experience. I used to get headaches from eating meat. Anytime I would eat meat, I would get a headache. Obviously, I was still eating meat because I was like, oh, well, how am I supposed to substitute my protein and eat other things? Like, I hadn't done the research to prepare me to go vegetarian yet. On the 1st of January, it was part of like my New Year's resolution. That's probably the only restriction that I have on my eating. I started getting into fitness again because it's not like I've never been into fitness. It was just, I really fell off the wagon. I have a whole video talking about how I historically have not treated my body with the kindness and love that it deserves and all of those different things because I didn't know how to accept myself for the way that my body is just naturally shaped. Since everyone is shaped different and everyone has their own, insecurities or things that they love about their body, I didn't know how to love my body in the shape that it is at any weight. I will be talking about sensitive topics from here forward, so you can anticipate that I will be talking about things like body dysmorphia and eating disorder, things like that. Please, if you don't like that, you can click out of the video. I appreciate you for coming here. I appreciate you for being interested in some level of my life. I did decide to get back into fitness in the beginning of this year. Actually, it probably started a little bit before the beginning of this year because I internally got upset with myself that I was going to wait until a new year because, time is a construct to actually begin doing all these things for myself. Before I started the program, I was doing light exercise. It wasn't necessarily a plan of mine to lose weight. What I was looking for was feeling better about myself. I know that historically there has been a correlation between me working out and getting my body moving and just being outside and how happy I felt. Getting into fitness was more about making myself feel better mentally rather than the aesthetics of the situation. That's really setting the tone. I had lost some weight before I actually started this program. When I started this program, I didn't anticipate I was going to lose any weight. All I really wanted or all I was really seeking was to tone up and most importantly have something that I could follow, because there is a lot of motivation that I can see myself lacking if I don't have some sort of structure to follow. As we shifted into quarantine and I don't have the ability to go out and do other things that I really enjoy doing, I was like, okay, I need to follow something and figure out how I'm going to keep myself centered in a way. Of course, there are plenty of other ways to keep yourself centered, to keep your mind preoccupied, but there are only so many hours in the day and you might want to get out and do some things. I went into the program and the first week, not difficult for me. I was like, wow, I'm pumping these out. I'm gonna have a new booty before anyone knows it, before anyone can think it. My booty is gonna be popping off. The second week wasn't that difficult, but it was definitely more difficult than the first week. When we got into third week, that's when trying times hit. So as soon as I had started the 35-day program, my partner had started running. He was on a running program where you would run the Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday of each week. It would be varying times. It would be whatever like the program denoted for him. And of course, as a supportive partner, I was out there trying to support, so I would go on these runs with him. I have still been going on these runs with him. And I feel like the runs had escalated during week 3, which was the same time I'm obviously doing the Chloe Ting program. My legs would be sore from running, and then also it was time to grind it out and do the booty program. I started feeling sore. On all of Chloe Ting's programs, you have rest days, and each rest day is an active rest day, which I don't know what that's supposed to mean at all. I took that as, hey, you may not be doing the program today, but you're going to be doing something else physically. And the only other thing that I could do or think to do physically was go out on a run and go outside, because obviously I'm also itching to go outside. I am an absolute extrovert introvert. I am dying to see people, to be with people and all of that. Not saying that I went to see people on these runs, but I just wanted to be outside, to know that other people existed. I'm kind of like a baby. I lack object permanence. I'm kidding. I don't lack object permanence, but that's what it feels like sometimes. Am I right? Okay, week 3 got hard. Week 4 was the first time that I actually felt sore directly in my butt. Directly, not in my butt, but my butt felt sore for the first time during week 4, which was really confusing because I was like, okay, why didn't I feel this before? And the answer is I don't know. But week 4 and week 5, I absolutely felt sore. As I come to the end of the program, and you know, I don't have any film for y'all. All of her programs are online. You can see Chloe Ting doing them. You can adjust them for what needs to be adjusted. I'll be real with you, I didn't skip a single day. There was one day where I was supposed to have a workout and then the next day was a rest day, but instead I took that day as the rest day and then the workout day as the next day. So I just switched the 2 days. Now that is the only time that I made an alteration to the schedule. Everything else was consistently the same. I was adding on running because I started to love running. I was so surprised. If we look at, I can put a screenshot of all the runs that I've been doing in the past few months, and I've been having so much fun, and I never knew that I could like running. To date, including the Chloe Ting program and before, I have lost 20 pounds. So just within the time that I have been on the Chloe Ting program, I've lost about 9 pounds. 11 pounds outside of the program, 9 pounds within the program. I was 196 pounds. I am now 176 pounds. Now, weight doesn't mean a gosh darn thing, because if anything, I'm looking for muscle. I am trying to be like that big buff bunny. Buff bunny. I'm trying to be buff. I don't really care to lose weight as long as I'm gaining muscle and becoming better. That's really it. By the end of the workouts, I could do all of them. I could physically do all of the workouts, and that was outstanding to me. In terms of running, I have cut down my mile time. I think when I first started running, I was running about a 12-minute mile, which I know it's not good. It's not good. It's not great. It's not exactly bad, but it's not competitive. I now run, if I'm trying my little heart out, I can run an 8:30 mile, which is absolutely fantastic. I am so out of breath, but it's absolutely fantastic that I have changed so much. I've been basing my changes and my experience in things that aren't weight. Even though I do see a weight change, I do see that clothes that previously had fit me tight now fit me loose, and I see those changes. And I have to keep it grounded in something that isn't weight, because I know if I focus on weight, it's not going to get me through it with the motivation and all of that. I need to come back to thinking, okay, what are some other concrete ways that I have changed? I think that the greatest perk, rounding out from the beginning, is how much better I am with my mental health, because I very cyclically go from having a high to having a very low, to having a high to having a very low, and I am trying to avoid those lows at all costs. There would be days where I wouldn't even get out of bed. I wouldn't want to move. I don't want to eat. I don't want to talk. And I've had a lot less of those, and no way am I saying this is a cure. It's still difficult to, wake up, especially within this quarantine, all the different things that are changing. But this has definitely helped me stay focused and stay consistent with at least one thing that I can manage and take a hold of. To round this video out with some measurements, at the beginning of the year when I first started my journey, my waist was at 36 and now it is down 32. During the program, I had lost 1 inch, where I had lost 3 inches prior to that. So 3 inches before the program, 1 inch during the program, which is really surprising because I didn't think I was going to lose any inches on my waist during the program. I'm absolutely outstanded that 1 entire inch is gone. Now for the booty gains, which is really what we're here for, aren't we? I gained 2 entire inches on my butt. That is what I call gains. 22. That's absolutely fantastic. I can't believe I gained a whole 2 inches on my butt. I'm really proud of the changes that I've made and the things that have gone on. Thank you so much for watching this video, taking part of this with me. If you have any questions about what I did specifically, anything that you're curious about, please drop a like, comment, subscribe, tell me anything that you want. You can leave requests. I would love to do different things. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.